Well, hey everybody, team, let's all say hello, do quick waves. All the
Hey everybody.
Hello.
Here is our wonderful Limitless Weoley Castle team. We want to welcome you to our very first attempt at a live stream on YouTube. Pre-recorded the night before, but it's great to see you all. We've got a few things we're going to be doing tonight, but the first thing we're going to do, we're going to have a bit of a game. So, Rachel, Rob, Ellie, Taffy, are you ready for this?
Not sure.
Yes, good, okay. We're going to be playing Pictionary. So, for those of you who don't know the rules, we're going to all get a chance to draw. We're going to have 1 minute to draw a food item of your choice, okay? Any food item of your choice. And the rest of us, will have to try and guess what that thing is. So the person who gets it right, you say, yep, you're right, and they get a point for that, okay? Everyone happy with that?
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to go across my screen. Rachel, you're the first person on my screen. So, are you ready for this, Rachel? Right, I will get my timer ready. You can have a minute. And do you want to get your screen on, Rachel? all the fun moments when we'll see. Here we go. Right. Okay, Rachel, give me a moment. Okay, you've got a minute. Everybody ready to guess? Oh, okay, go.
Okay.
Chicken.
Oh no.
A mouse.
Loaf of bread.
She's losing it already.
Do you want to start from the
Too close to the edge of it, and so it's come up.
Come to the side. Start again. You can do it again.
Thank you.
There you go. Here we go. Right. Okay.
Oh.
Jeez.
Going everywhere.
Grated parmesan.
She's lost it. Completely lost it. You have 20 seconds left, Rachel. Come on, Rachel. You can
What,
do
could
this.
do another one?
No, come on. Keep going.
Oh.
Okay, down here. Okay. Chip.
Pizza.
Gherkin.
Potato.
Rum.
No.
A carrot.
No.
Is that it? You can even do more.
Is that it? That's your food.
10 seconds. Chicken nuggets.
Cucumber.
Yes.
What? Cucumber? Oh, wow. That is outrageous.
Okay.
That's a big one. We had one like that in the garden last year.
It looks very interesting. Okay, so Rachel, if you can stop your screen share. Ellie, 1 point to you. Well done. Good job. Very impressed.
Big.
Okay, and that was look at the time you had on there.
Oh.
No way.
Literally.
That's because you were talking about putting cucumbers on my eyes earlier.
Okay, so 1 point to Ellie. Rob, you're next to my screen, so I'm going to ask you to share screen, and we're all going to have a go at guessing your thing. Here we go. Okay, Rob, your time starts now.
Oh.
Chips.
Pepper.
Oh, pepper.
No.
Strawberry.
Chili.
I thought that was actually quite a good one.
A pineapple.
Yes! Who said that?
Oh, well, Ellie,
Oh.
that's outrageous, Ellie. 2-0 to Ellie. Okay, we need to start popping up in our game, everybody. And just by quick, Ellie, you can't win this one because it's your go. So over to you, Ellie. Over to you.
Oh no, here we go. Okay.
Come
right.
on.
Let's have a go. Let's have a crack.
2-0 to Ellie.
Oh, how do I get rid of this? Clear all drawings. Okay.
There's a rubber.
Ellie's previous draw.
Okay.
Okay, your time starts now. Ice cream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah! Come on! Always the ice cream cone. This ice cream cone, I've eaten loads
Ice cream
of
came.
Beautiful.
It went off.
Okay, so 2 to Ellie, 1 to Jamie. It is now Taffy's go. So Taffy, if you want to get onto your stream, that was record time, by the way.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was good.
Okay.
Is that me? Yeah. Okay. All right. Here
Okay.
we go.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh.
There's a squiggle.
Spaghetti.
Hot dog.
It's not coming on.
Something tough.
Apple.
Hey!
Apple.
I think I did it for you, Jamie.
No.
I said it.
What?
Said it.
Taffy, who did you hear? Who did you hear?
Excuse me,
Taffy?
rewind. I said apple.
An apple with a, with a bite on it.
Taffy, who did you hear? Whose point is that?
Jamie's, yeah? Do yours.
That's so fixed.
Well,
That's
Taffy
so
heard me
fixed.
first, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right, if we get off the screen share, Taffy.
Wait, how do I exit this?
There you go. Okay, well, so far it's 2 to Jamie, 2 to Taffy, 2 to Ellie, sorry. Everyone else is trying, bless them. And it is now my go, okay? So if anybody but Ellie gets it, please, it'll be a tiebreaker situation. If Ellie gets it, she's won, okay? Right, can somebody time me who's not me?
I can.
Thank you.
Go.
Oh,
Nick.
one
Wait.
Oh, hang on.
Okay.
No, you're not on your screen yet. Hang on.
All right, 3,
You know,
2, 1, go. Pizza.
Oh, that's outrageous.
Seconds.
How
Seconds.
many seconds? That was
5 seconds.
Rachel. You were close, but
You heard me this
I
time.
did. It was Taffy last time, wasn't it?
I think that was actually 4 seconds. I think that took you a second to press stop. You couldn't believe I said it.
Ellie takes it. Well done, Ellie. Congratulations, Rob. I did. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry, man.
was your cucumber? No, I can't remember what you did.
No. Pineapple.
Pineapple. That was very good.
Pineapple.
It
That
was
was a good
Rachel's
pineapple.
interesting cucumber.
If it was a prize for the best picture, come on.
We're now going to go to a. We're going to just do a little icebreaker each week. We're now going to go to a next feature. Ellie, do you want to tell everybody what the next thing is that we're going to be watching?
Yes, of course. So, like Jamie said, we've just done a little fun game, but next you're going to see our Limitless Weoley Castle kind of weekly challenge. And so some of us leaders have had a go, and you'll see our attempts, good and bad, and yeah, enjoy.
Bentley, come in.
Oh, I'm so rubbish.
Toilet paper, keep your breath. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is Rachel Rose. Temple, sorry. Oh.
See, you can have an accident.
Okay, we'll try again. So, I think I've got this one sorted now. So, take 455. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Good evening, Weoley Castle. Thank you so much for joining us. We've missed you and we can't wait to see you guys in person again. Now, you would have just seen the leaders attempt to do the loo roll keepy uppy challenge, and that's where they had to kind of kick a loo roll off the ground for as long as possible. Now, I'm not going to judge any of their attempts because God loves a trier. God loves a trier. However, all I can say about my own attempt is that I probably should keep my day job. I don't think there's a career for me in football anywhere, ever. Anyway, but we thought this would be no fun without you guys having a go. So what we would love you to do is have a go at the same challenge. And not only will you just have great fun doing it, but the person who does the most kicks in the air, keeps the loo roll off the ground for as long as possible, will be the winner, okay? And there will be a prize for the winner. Now, I'm not just talking about like a pat on the back of pride, though we all love to like floor our mates and kind of strut around, though at a socially distant distance, whatever that's called. but we're actually gonna deliver something to you. So if you were to win the Loo Keepy Uppy Challenge, the Loo Roll Keepy Uppy Challenge, if you kicked an actual loo, like an actual toilet off the ground, I'd be super impressed, but please don't do that. So if you were to win the Loo Roll Keepy Uppy Challenge, you will have a pizza delivered to your doorstep. Winner, winner, Domino's for dinner. Or another franchise, but equally as tasty. So what I would like you to do, if you would like to take part in this challenge, which I highly recommend you do, is I would like you to record yourself doing the challenge. I'd like you to try and keep the loo roll up for as long as possible. Then I would like you to send it to one of the following, either our Gmail account, which is just down below, or send a DM to our Facebook and Instagram account. And then what we will do is we will judge the entries that we receive, and we will announce the winner next Wednesday at our next youth event. Now, I know you guys can do better than us, so show us your best and get cracking. See you later.
So hey everyone, I hope you've enjoyed our YouTube live so far. The next bit is going to be a bit of a conversation between me and the other leaders on the chat. We're calling this section socially distance social, because we're socially distancing, but we're also having a social time together. So what we thought we'd do in these conversations is talk a little bit about some of the subjects which maybe where you are struggling with, or society, people are struggling with at the minute. So today is all talking about loneliness and what that may mean to us at the minute, and what that could look like to us at the minute. So the first question I want to ask to you as the team is, how do we try and make sure we stay connected when we still can't see a lot of the people that we care about and we love? I want to go to Ellie first. Right, that question. So Ellie, any kind of thoughts as to how we can stay connected and with that kind of with people at the minute?
There's lots of different ways. I suppose like technology is such a blessing at this time, isn't it? And I don't know about you guys, I've really started using like FaceTime more to see my friends who I don't see, and my family as well. I have 3 nieces, so I get to see their faces on FaceTime, which I love. But also like not necessarily on technology, but also actually writing a letter and sending little parcels to people, which I've loved. Like I've sent my gran a book and a letter in there because I know she likes that a bit better, but it makes us feel connected. So there's lots of different ways I think we can stay connected.
That's really cool. It's great. What about yourself, Taffy? Anything else to throw in there, mate?
Yeah, I think it's, mainly we have to leverage on technology to stay connected, and I think we are better placed to stay connected now than it was back then. So for example, if you go back to the year 2000, just was an example, much of the social media platforms we can utilize today, like the WhatsApp or the video calling platforms like the Skypes and FaceTimes and all. So one way to stay connected will be by making the effort to join, for example, the limitless Zoom meetings we have each and every Wednesday.
Yeah, mate, it's great, really good. Okay, so another question I want to throw out there. I'm wondering if during this lockdown, any of us have kind of felt, because we're talking about loneliness, have any of us felt lonely at any time? And what did you try and do to try and like stop that feeling of lonely? Now, Rob, I know that you've been still going to work. You're one of our blessed workers, bless you, my friend. Yeah, we'll clap for Rob, come on. It's not quite Thursday night yet, but mate, it's obviously still a weird time anyway, isn't it, for everybody, whether you're going to work or working from home or been, not going to school, whatever it looks like. But anything for you, mate, when at the moment you felt lonely and what you've maybe done to try and help that situation?
Yeah, so I suppose, going to work is it's business as usual for me, so I still have to go to work each day, which is fine. The customers that I talk to, they're obviously isolated, they're in the house, and but I suppose loneliness affects different people in different ways. So I'm in the van at work, I work predominantly on my own, even though I'm out and about, so I'm still working as such. I suppose sometimes, you can feel lonely even in a busy place. Just picking up the phone, talking to a friend that you like, just having a chat. Not necessarily any in-depth conversations, but just, hey, how you doing? So if you think of somebody who also might be sort of lonely, self-isolating, or whatever it is that they're doing, and just somebody that you haven't spoke to for a while, just pick up the phone, just say, hey, how you doing? And that helps. I'm not a massive social media person, so going onto Zoom is limited for me, and Facebook.
You've made it on tonight.
Yeah,
Didn't you,
but
mate?
the phone, I've always
Yeah.
chat on the phone. So yeah,
Great.
that's
It's a great way to connect, isn't it?
it's cool.
What about Rachel? What about yourself? Is there any ways that maybe if you're lockdown, out of lockdown, if you're feeling lonely, is there any ways that you would try and counteract that? Anything you would try and do? Any way you try and connect with people?
Well, and like you say, the phone's really good. And my dad, he doesn't do technology at all. And so going up to see him and standing a distance, that's quite nice. But obviously it's not the same. But there is other ways. Like I went round to somebody's house whose birthday it was, and just seeing them, it's all the better than phoning, because phoning's good.
Yeah.
But, seeing them in person, it really makes you think, oh, it's so good to see you. And phone calls are really good because they lift your spirits up as well when you're feeling a bit low.
It sounds like it's the important thing here is that you've got people in your life that you can go to, isn't there? Like friends, family members who you've got that relationship with, which is really important, isn't it? I find actually in these moments that I've been reaching out to people who maybe I wouldn't, or more regularly reach out to people who maybe I don't as often during the busyness, the craziness of life. So I really appreciate actually some of that stuff that I've been doing. The last question, which I'm going to throw out to all of you, okay, and I'll go around you all. What advice would you give to anybody watching this, any of the young people watching this that may be feeling a bit lonely or a bit disconnected at the moment? What would you say to them that maybe hasn't been said so far? So, Taffy.
Yeah, I think for myself, I think the best thing is not to, for the person not to keep to themselves, but reach out to someone. They could be a member of this team, and especially in this lockdown, it also could be a good opportunity to explore God in general and reach out to Him. And I'm sure He'll be able to comfort you in all these trying times. So yeah, that would be my advice to somebody who's feeling a bit lonely, I guess. Yeah.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you. Rob?
Back in the 80s, early 90s, I suppose, there used to be, when we used to do TV advertising, BT's slogan was, "It's good to talk."
Yeah.
And so when we're sort of got our own thoughts going around, and I suppose we can feel very much alone, it is good to talk to people. So, pick up a phone, call someone that you haven't spoken to for a while, just to say, hey, hello, just see how people are. And if there's anybody that you know that you haven't spoken to for a while, just take the opportunity to just phone them up and say hello and just see how they're doing, see how life's treating them at the moment.
That's good, mate. Great, fantastic. Rachel.
Well, funny you saying that, Rob. I had that similar situation where I hadn't spoke to this person since June last year, and I felt so guilty with the lockdown and everything. He lives on his own. I thought, I've got to ring him. And I kept putting it off, and I did it, and I felt so much better. So please do what Rob says, phone somebody up.
Reach out to somebody,
phone that person up. Take that step. You never know, they might be feeling the same.
Yeah, great. And Ellie, what about yourself? Any advice on anyone who's feeling a bit disconnected or a bit lonely at the minute?
Like what the team have said is amazing. Like, pick up the phone, talk to people, and if you're like a creative type as well, if that's like one way where you like get to enjoy yourself as well, like make something for someone. My dad like loves writing letters and loves doing little illustrations, and what he's done to stay connected and in times when he's probably felt a bit lonely is like write to my nieces and done little drawings and illustrations of the family, and you can pick up a pen and paper and send it to someone too, and they'll be able to keep that, and you'll be able to keep their reply, and you never know, you might kind of forge a really like a new friendship in a way. Yeah,
amazing. That's great. I mean, one thing from all of us is that I think all of us have our moments in these not just in lockdown but in life where we struggle, we find it difficult. I know for myself, I've had some days in lockdown which I've loved, and some days which I've been like, get me out of here quickly, like I can't take this anymore. But it's just one thing we want to say to you as a team is we really, really, really miss connecting with you on a Wednesday night, face to face. We love doing stuff over Zoom or over YouTube, but it's not quite the same as being face to face together. So we can't wait to get back together in a room. So yeah, thank you team for all your thoughts, and we're going to move on to the next bit of our live stream. So let's say bye to everybody.
Bye.
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 Bye-bye.
Hi everybody, it's just my responsibility to finish off this little social distancing section, and I'm recording from my little boy's room. You can probably see behind me is a rocket. This isn't my bedroom, this is my little boy's room, and I wanted to get us thinking all back to when we were children. Now I remember as a child, did you ever get those times when you're in a shop, and I remember it vividly for myself, being in a shop and you turn around and you can't see your parent, your mum, your dad, your guardian, whoever you're there with, you can't see them. And I remember as a kid, like this panic comes along. You're like, what on earth? Where are they? I can't see them anywhere. You get a bit frightened, you get a bit scared. And I remember as a child myself feeling so alone in those moments, like that you've just been completely thrown away from them and you just don't know where they are, which is a real hard thing as a child particularly. Maybe at this time in lockdown you're feeling a little bit alone, maybe you're feeling a bit worried, maybe you are missing your friends, missing school, who knows, there's loads of things that could be going on right now. And very much like when we're children and we feel alone, in essence we're not alone. Our parents are just round the corner, right? They're just kind of, and they've probably got an eye on us, we couldn't see them at that moment. You're never truly alone in those moments. And me and the team believe actually that you are not alone in this moment either. We believe in a God. We believe in a God that is there, is ever present in every single situation, every single moment, that God is with us, that God is for us, that God helps us when we're feeling alone, we're feeling a bit afraid or feeling a bit disconnected from the world. There's a quick verse I want to read from the Bible, and it is found in the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 10. It simply says the following. It says, "Don't panic, I'm with you. There's no need to fear, for I'm your God. I'll give you strength. I'll help you. I'll hold you steady. Keep a firm grip of you." And those words really are just for us to think in this moment, okay, maybe you believe in God, maybe you don't, that's okay. But we believe, the team believe, as kind of followers of Jesus, that God goes with us in every single moment, every single day. And maybe if you are feeling a bit alone or you're not quite sure what's going on at the moment, maybe this is the opportunity just to ask God, God, where are you in this? Help me to feel your presence, help me to know that you are with me and you're beside me. And do you know what? I truly believe that when we ask God to come and reveal himself to us, that's what he does. Maybe it's in the quietness of where you are now in your bedroom, or maybe after this kind of stream has gone live, you want to take a bit of a moment to do that. But I really want to encourage you to reach out to him, and I believe that if you know God, you are never ever truly alone. Even when I'm alone, even when I'm not with my friends or my family or at work, I know that God is with me in every situation and every day. So God bless. Thank you so much for tuning in today to our live stream. We hope you've enjoyed it. We hope it's been valuable. Remember to get your videos in, your videos for the toilet roll, keep up and change. Get them in by Monday so that we can then give that pizza prize to the winner. Take care. God bless. See you all very soon. Next week we are going to be doing a quiz night online on YouTube, so watch this space for more information.